If he is trying to make you feel like he's dated a Victoria's Secret model, 10 out of 10, only women in his past, no. Hello, welcome back to Jules on the Couch. Thank you for joining me today. I thought that I would start making some more dating advice videos because I feel like it's something that a lot of young women need help with. Some of my advice probably is good, some of it isn't good. So take it with a grain of salt, but this is from my personal experience when I was dating, and now I am in a happy, healthy relationship with my cat. I made a list of the men that you should avoid. Clearly, these are men that I have dated in my past that, not boyfriend, girlfriend type thing. I mean, men that I've gone on multiple dates with, one date with, I don't know, could have cut them off after one date. But most of these are people that I've dated for more than one date, and there's little signs and red flags that I saw. And when I saw those signs and when I saw these things and these characteristics and the way that they were, I said to myself, these are the types of men that need to be avoided at all costs. Number one, men that try to humble you. And how they humble you is very particular. They do things like they won't compliment you. And they'll say something like, I'm not going to compliment you because you already probably get compliments all the time, and you probably get told all the time that you're beautiful. So I don't want to be like everyone else. Okay, that is a huge red flag. You don't want to compliment the girl that you are interested in and that you are dating because you feel like she already gets complimented enough, and you don't want to make her head too big. Does that even make any sense? The girl that you're seeing wants to be complimented by you because she likes you. So a guy that's going to take that away from you and say that he's not going to compliment you because you probably already get compliments all the time, or you already know that you're beautiful, so I don't need to compliment you. Absolutely no. He's trying to humble you. He's trying to make you feel like, well, he's not telling me. I want him to say it to me. No. Go date someone else that could actually be a man and be confident and compliment you. Another way that he'll do this, there's this guy I was dating, and he used to always tell me, oh, if you could only see my exes, I get beautiful women all the time. But then I knew that he thought like I was really beautiful, obviously, and he'd always say like, you're so beautiful, you're so gorgeous, blah, 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 blah. But then he would say, oh, but like I get beautiful women all the time. Like I get 10 out of 10s. Like I get beautiful women. Like you should see my exes. Like they're absolutely, gorgeous. And like, here's the thing. If you really get beautiful women all the time, you would not feel like you are trying to prove to someone that you get beautiful women all the time. That says to me, and I looked at him and I said this to him, I said, you saying that you get beautiful women all the time and I should see your exes and they're all so beautiful too, that actually tells me that you don't get beautiful women. I am your first beautiful woman, and you are trying to tell me and convince me like, oh, I get girls like you all the time. Like, don't feel special because I get girls like you all the time. No, you don't get girls like me all the time. You actually never have had a woman like me. And that is why you're on the defense of, oh my God, and trying to get me to believe you and trying to prove something to me that you get beautiful girls all the time. If a guy says that to you, just know that he is lying and he is trying to humble you. He is trying to make it seem like, don't feel special. I get girls like that look like you all the time. Don't feel good. Like I am deserving of you because I get girls like you all the time. No, he doesn't. Because if he did, then why would he have to say that? I date, for example, attractive men. But when I say to a guy that I'm dating that's attractive, I get attractive men all the time. Like I get 10 out of 10 men all the time. I wouldn't say that because I wouldn't need to say that, because if I know that in my heart, that's not even something I've ever even thought about, because yes, I date people that are attractive because I date people that I'm attracted to. So why is that something that you even need to say? That is very odd to say, and it is to humble you. It's to humble you. So if a guy's saying that to you, throw him in the bin. Second thing, If he is intimidated by your success, this is like so annoying. When I had a great job, I had a good job, have a nice car, I have nice things, I dress nice. And when I would go on dates with guys, I remember immediately when they would see my car, it would either be one of two things. One, oh, nice car. Or two, oh, you drive a Mercedes? Oh, you drive a Mercedes? Okay. All right. Like that. Here's the thing. Yeah, my car's nice. Have I ever once thought I drive a Mercedes, I'm cooler than everybody in the world? Never once in my life have I ever thought that. I have nice things. They're nice things that I bought, that I worked hard for, but I never once thought I was better than anybody for having those nice things. But people that are intimidated by your success, they will try to make you feel less than, or like you think you're cool because you have this car. No, you just have a nice car because you have a nice car. So if you're a girl, you drive a nice car and a guy sees your car and he's like, oh, you have a BMW? Oh, you have a Porsche? Oh, sorry. I have a Honda. I have a Ford. Like, I remember I was dating this guy. He walks me to my car at the end of the date. He sees my car and he goes, oh, like I just said, oh, you have a Mercedes? Oh, wow. Gets inside my car. Immediately, as soon as he sees the nice car, immediately his whole entire demeanor changes. His whole entire energy changes. He's all of a sudden acting super weird. And we get in the car and he's like judging me for my protein shake bottle that I had. I had a protein shake bottle in my car that was empty because I drank a protein shake on the way to the date. And he goes, oh, I have never seen a girl drink out of a protein shake bottle like that. I've only seen a guy drink out of a protein shake bottle like that. Like, okay. And then I drop him off at his car. He goes, oh, I don't have a Mercedes. I have I think it was like a Honda. And it was like a nice Honda. I'm like, I'm not judging your car just because I have a nicer car. I'm not judging your car. Your car is a nice car. Having a car is amazing in general. And he's like, oh, I just have like a Honda. We literally never spoke again. A guy that's going to try to like, he's intimidated by you having nice things. He's intimidated by you having a good job. He's intimidated by your nice apartment. Like, when I used to tell people where I lived or anything like that, they would all of a sudden act super weird. They act weird because they're intimidated that you have nice things, that you have money, you maybe have more money than him, you have a nicer car than him. He feels like he probably can't live up to whatever standard. He's using his imagination. In his mind, he thinks, oh, since I don't have this nice car like her, then I'm not going to be able to live up to the standard that she wants, even though he doesn't even know what your standard is. He's just immediately intimidated by your success, that he has to put you down for your success. If you tell a guy like, oh, I'm a lawyer, and he goes like, oh, you're a lawyer? Oh, I'm a bartender. It's like, okay, I wasn't trying to make you feel like shit for being a bartender. It would be different if you're a lawyer and you're going, oh, you're a bartender? Ew. But you're not. You are being nice and you're not trying to put someone down for their job. So as a woman, if you have nice things, you have a nice job, whatever, and a guy tries to make you feel bad for having nice things, or try to say something about it, or even bring it up honestly, like, oh, you're this and you're that, well, I'm just this. It's like, why are you comparing yourself? You're intimidated by my success. And I'm telling you right now, a guy that is intimidated by your success and that brings it up and that tries to belittle you or make you feel weird for having nice things or having a good job is not the guy that you ever want to be with, because that guy, he will never be your cheerleader. He will never celebrate your wins. He will always be like, oh, well, you get paid this much. Oh, you just got a raise. You just got a promotion. Oh, I'm happy for you. But then behind the scenes, he's like, she makes more money than me. I need to make more money. She makes more money than me. Why does she make more money than me? She's a woman. She's just a woman. Why does she make more money than me? Why does she have a nicer car than me? She's a woman. It's like, it's this sexist, weird, intimidated, ugly, insecure thing. And you don't want to date a guy like that. Next. overly touchy, overly sexual men on like the first, second, and even third date. If a guy is being, and this isn't like, oh, he's holding your hand. No, I'm talking about first date. He's all rubbing up and down your body. He's trying to rub up and down, whatever. Unless you want that kind of stuff, unless you're like looking for just hooking up with someone, whatever, do your thing. But if you're looking for a boyfriend, like a guy that you want to eventually marry one day, you're out there looking for your husband, married, whatever, you don't want to date a guy that's overly touchy, that's just overly, he's just rubbing up and down, he's grabbing your butt on the first date, he's grabbing you, he's like shoving his tongue down your throat, making out with you, he keeps trying to make out with you. I've been on dates with men like this, and it is just an absolute no. It's like, we just met, okay? We just met. We're on the first date. Why are we like this already? That to me says you just want to hook up. And these guys usually just want to hook up. I've been on dates with guys, first dates, where they were overly touchy, just making out constantly. And in the moment, I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't really think much of it in the moment. But then I was like, in my head, I'm like, well, I'm not going to sleep with this person. So that's fine. I'm not going to sleep with this person, right? Second date. Okay, maybe it'll be different. Second date. No, again, here we are. They just keep grabbing me. They want to make out. They just want to make out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I'm not going to sleep with this person. So to me, it's just like, okay, making out, harmless, right? But then at the end of that date, I go, I want our next date to be like a dinner date. We sit down, we really talk, we really chat, because the other dates were just like getting drinks. And he's like, oh, you want to like sit down and like have dinner and talk? Like, I don't really know. That's not really my thing. And in my head, I'm like, well, then what is your thing? Like going out for drinks and making out, and that's it? And like, you don't really actually want to talk and get to know each other on a deeper level? And he was just like, oh, well, I don't know, just like talking and like, you know, going out to dinner, like that's not really my thing. I like to like do activities for you know, dates, because we'd do like mini golf and we'd do stuff like that. We'd do activities, right? But if a guy can't go out to a dinner with you and sit down and have a conversation and talk, and all he wants to do is like, let's say, go play mini golf, go get a drink, but then at the end of the date and most of the date, he's just wanting to like kiss and make out with you and like hardly like have very surface level conversations, that to me says this guy just wants to sleep with you. And so when this happened in my life, I did not sleep with this guy. We never spoke again. We never talked again. And that was from both ends. Like, this isn't what I want. Like, I want to go to dinner. I want to talk to someone and get to know them. And he clearly didn't want to do that. So it was very clear that he just wanted to sleep with me. Fourth one. If a guy doesn't at all talk about his past relationships, listen, if you ask a question about someone's past, like, when was your last relationship? How did it end? These are questions that are very normal that people should know. That's a very normal question. Maybe not on the first date, but like a few dates later. Okay, if you're like, when was your last relationship? And he's like, oh, a year ago. How did it end? And he's super vague, like, oh, we just like didn't really get along anymore. Well, what do you mean? Like, you dated for 4 years. Like, what do you mean you just did it randomly one day? You just woke up, you didn't get along anymore? Like, what happened? I need the details. If he's sitting there and he's just super vague about it, and I get some people don't like talking about their past relationship, but you need more details about why were you guys not getting along? What happened? Was it them? Was it you? Like, what part did you play in this? Because if they are super vague, that to me says that it ended because, number one, they were the problem. Number two, they could have cheated. They were the problem. They completely ghosted this person. It ended very poorly because of them. If they can't talk about it in a little bit more detail, then to me, it raises a red flag. Because to me, that says, okay, something happened and you're just not telling me, and it's something that makes you look bad, so you're not telling me, and you're giving me this vague, basic copy-paste ChatGPT response, oh, we just went our separate ways. No. there's more to the story and they're not telling you, and it's very, very fishy. You're gonna want someone that tells you, we broke up, it was like a year ago, me and her, we just stopped seeing eye to eye. We didn't want the same things for our future. It's something that we just never really talked about. And as we started dating, like, we just talked about it more and more. And like, she wanted to live here and I wanted to live there, and her career took her here, and I knew that we just wouldn't work out, so we ended up going our separate ways mutually. Okay, cool. That's a response we can take. But if it's just like, we went our separate ways, oh, I just fell out of love with her, and then there's no elaborating, you need to know why. Was it them? Was it the person? And yes, it does matter, because this is something that you need to know, because that was your last relationship. And if you're looking for a relationship with this person, you need to know how they handle breakups, what leads to a breakup in a relationship, if you want a relationship with this person, because that could eventually be you. All right, guys, that is it for this video. These are the types of men to avoid. Please write in the comments and let me know if you ever came across any guys like this, and if you avoided him, or if you have learned a lesson from dating somebody like this. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I love you so much. Until next time, au revoir.